A strike at Mercy Hospital is now in its fourth full day, with nearly 2,000 unionized workers still off the job. Good evening, I'm Mary Alice Demler.
And hello, everyone. I'm Scott Levin. The two sides have not been able to make an agreement. In fact, they aren't even talking at this point. Channel 2's Dave McKinley joins us live now with the latest details. Dave, what's happening now?
Well, Scott, I don't have encouraging news for anyone who was hoping to see this strike end quickly. Even now, the two sides still far apart on several issues. Have more recently been at loggerheads on just how they're going to meet to resolve them. This, as Catholic Health expressed some concerns over the behavior of some of those on the picket lines. We went there today to see for ourselves. As a white unmarked van approaches carrying replacement workers to Mercy for their shifts, it stops as striking workers block the entrance long enough for those on strike to give the replacements a piece of their mind. It's not pleasantries they're extending for sure, but in the words of the CWA's upstate director, when crossing a picket line, you are not, nor should you expect to be, greeted by the welcome wagon.
You may get your 10% of people who are very strong and about how they conviction of how they feel.
Go home! And one veteran nurse noted that verbiage is the only thing being volleyed.
There's nothing to be fearful. Nobody's throwing anything.
Before, as you see here, the van is allowed to pass after a few minutes. Chris Anderson has been a nurse at Mercy for 33 years and says she's actually spoken to some of those brought in to do her job as the strike drags on.
When I see them, as I'm walking around, I will tell them, you know, we're out here for our patients. Do you understand that when people like you come in, you break that communication? How are we going to advocate for them? You're in there taking care of them. They say it's unconscionable for us to leave. We are doing this so that we can give back to our patients. I don't think that higher up understands that, where we're coming from on the floor. Now, we did not see today anything like what was being shared over the weekend on social media that we were made aware of and did watch when the striking workers were quite boisterous, yelling things at replacement workers, the likes of which we simply couldn't repeat on television. That behavior, though, was what prompted Catholic Health to tell the union that it was only willing to negotiate virtually until the union got some of its more vocal members out on those picket lines under control. That's why they weren't meeting here today, as they did for 18 days leading up to the strike. Last minute update, though, for you. We have just learned that the two sides will begin in-person negotiations here again tomorrow morning. Reporting live from Gateway Center, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.